wish you would, who wanna be my tenderoni. I've been watching you, and I know you've been watching me. So let me tell you what we gonna do. Play the game how it's supposed to be. She got that fire. Ooh, baby. She got that fire. Ooh, baby. She got that fire. She got that thing. She got that fire.
Welcome to another Spit Don't Swallows open mic. Tonight we have a special guest, one of my favorites, one of my mentors, Miss Red Riding Hood. How are you doing tonight, Queen?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Queen?
I'm blessed.
Thank you for
Finally
having
able
me.
to have you on stage and get to interview you.
Okay, let's go.
Um, there's so many things that I can say, but I'm allow you to explain who is Red Riding Hood to the people.
So, Red Riding Hood. Red Riding Hood is a spoken word artist. Um,
Go.
I think her connection might have went out.
I think so. You may have to go back out and come back in. Oh, there you go. It
Yeah,
was
she
just
might have
a
to.
bit.
Girl, the voice alone just had me. That's a grown woman. That is a
Mm-hmm.
grown woman finna say some stuff. And look. Today I am prepared to listen.
I'm so sorry. They end
You
up.
good?
I got a phone call and it just cut
Oh,
everything out. I
you
do
good?
apologize.
You good,
Um,
Mama?
yeah. So, Red Riding Hood. So I'm a spoken word artist out of Dade County, and I have been doing poetry for about 17 years now. My birth name is Camellia Brown, but I've been performing all over for, yeah, 17 years. And the artist Red Riding Hood is just someone who tells her story about everything she's gone through, whether it's domestic violence, whether it's relationships, struggles as a single mother, things like that. I empower women. God, I've connected with so many women doing this, you know what I mean? And it's been a blessing to me and a blessing to others. But who I am as Red Riding Hood is just a woman telling her story. That's it. It's really that simple for me.
It is.
Hmm. Yeah.
It is. And
Um,
I'm not quite sure how we connected or how we met.
I can't remember, Tanya. I know you did some events. You did do some events.
It did, but we met
Um,
somewhere.
we
I think
met
we connected
somewhere.
prior to me doing the event because
Yes, yep,
wherever
sure
I
did. But where
was,
we was at, I don't even know where we was at.
I don't. I
Girl,
know
these
where
years in the
I know
game
where I was at.
after a while it become a blur. You just be like,
You was at something
wow,
that I went to with Quick the Poet.
okay,
You was on
that makes
stage,
sense. That makes sense. I've
and
been dealing with Quick for a long time. I just did his
yeah,
show this past weekend.
you was
Uh-huh.
on stage, and I was like, "Who is this lady? Who is this lady?" And I remember when I first asked you to come, and you was like, "I'm gonna try."
Yeah, I'm gonna say that first, cause you know
Hmm.
what? Cause I will, cause that's one thing. Sometimes I can't think whether I'm gonna be able to make it or not. You know, sometimes I have things, but I don't be knowing. So my best response in that moment is I'm damn sure gonna try.
And
Sometimes I stretch myself thin, and I might fall in at the last minute, but I'm gonna do my best to
and
come
that's
through and
what you
show
did. You
love.
came in, and I was so shocked, and I was performing, and I got tongue
Yes.
tied due to the simple fact
Yeah.
that this is somebody I admired.
Oh,
This is
I
somebody that
appreciate you so
I
much.
fell in love with from the time she spoke,
Oh,
and
that's
I
what's up,
followed.
Latanya.
So for someone to come in, and I was like, "That's Mary J. Blige poetry."
You know we
Yeah,
love us some Mary, honey. We did.
yeah. And the my reason
Uh-huh.
is because you're a strong
Hmm.
woman. You're an advocate.
Oh,
You
thank
speak
you.
for women,
Thank you.
and you don't look like what you've been through.
But that's God. Listen, that's God's doing. They ain't got nothing to do with that. Cause baby, if I did, oh, we don't know what we don't even. I don't want to know what that look like.
Yeah,
I don't even want to know what that look like.
and
Cause
I
I done been through some
remember.
goddamn. You hear what I said?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I
Okay.
remember it was a poem
Uh-huh.
that you spoke, and that what drew me. But it's like it spoke for everybody, and it just drew me. And I remember the
Mm-hmm.
conversation after you seen the whole
Mm-hmm.
show, and you
Mm-hmm.
told me I had something different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Told me
Mm-hmm.
I had something that nobody was doing, and if I
Mm-hmm.
found my niche, I would
Mm-hmm.
be amazing.
That's it. Lock in on that thing and
Hmm.
get to work.
And that's what I've
You
been doing
know,
for the last 6 years.
that's it. And the thing is, you gotta be out here. It ain't coming to your door. It ain't coming to knock at your
Yeah,
door and ask you to come out. It ain't gonna
true,
come find you. It ain't gonna fall in your lap. You know, you have
true.
to stay moving, stay
But
moving
how
around. Mm-hmm.
how did you get started?
Oh, you know what? Something I was going through. I was going through something so bad. I was living out of town and I didn't want to call home and tell my mom and my daddy what I was going through. And I was at a real boring ass job. And I went into my little printer at my desk and pulled out a bunch of blank papers. And something just told me to write about it. And then something say, make it rhyme. Just writing, writing, writing. And my first poem was a poem about everything that I knew God was telling me. So I had a paragraph for God and a paragraph of what I would say back. Another paragraph with God talking to me, and another that was my first poem.
Hmm.
And when I say by the time I made it back, because I was living, remember I told you I was living out of town. So when I made it back here to Dade County, I was blessed to meet Will the Real One. And Will the Real One Bell is gone on to glory. He was killed outside of his poetry spot.
Hmm.
May of 2011, May 29th. And that is who gave me my name. He took me under his wing. He was like, I got you. I know what your name gonna be. I know your name is Red Riding Hood. And it didn't make sense at first. It really didn't make sense. He said, because you red and you right hood. I say, oh, okay. It's just something that stuck. And when I say he taught me everything I know about this game, and I miss him so much. But
Hmm.
that's how I got my jump out. He had a spot called the Saturday Night Live on Saturday nights. So it was every Saturday we was there, spitting two poems at a time. List was long as hell. You waiting for your name to be called. And back then so much was going on. We had poetry spots like crazy back then. I was
Hmm.
spitting like four times a week, 4 nights a week, going to work, going to school. My babies was little. You understand? But all I knew was I needed to be on that stage. If something was
Hmm.
going on, I needed to be in the place. You understand? Because I had some shit to say, some shit to
Hmm.
get off my chest.
Yeah, and on top
And
of
so,
once you get started, it's like you gotta spit. You gotta say what you
yeah,
gotta say. It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
it's a detox.
Correct. I feel like I kill a demon every time I do one of these poems. Oh, you have no idea. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
it's a real thing, and sometimes you don't even know who you will help.
Mm-hmm.
With these poems, and who might be able to say, "Girl, me too." The first compliment I've ever received doing poetry, this girl came to me and said, "Girl, you must live in my house." I said, I said, "Damn, sis, you too." It's like yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a blessing to me, but I'm just so grateful to connect, with my sisters, my queens, who
Mm-hmm.
understand what's going on and, who ain't scared to talk about the shit that they've been through. Because God knows we can always try to look like we have it together and act
Mm-hmm.
like we got it all together. But, baby, real talk, girl, I've cried so many tears in my time, and I know I'm not the only one.
No,
So at the
no.
end of the day, God is good. I'm still at it. I'm still doing it. And I still love it.
In poetry, you have spoken so many people's lives in your poems,
Mhm.
and you have spoken
Yeah.
for so many people who don't have a tongue. And
Yeah.
just hearing what you say and how you say it, it heals so many people.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and I know that this is just to me why it's just so important. When you have these gifts or you have some sort of gift, to get busy with it, because God will really put you to work.
Mm-hmm.
He'll really have you out here, moving
True.
around, and your gifts make room for you. Before you
True.
know it, you'll be getting call after call after call.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, do that. We need you over here. We need you over there. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a price. There's
Mm-hmm.
a booking fee.
Mm-hmm. It
But
gotta
at
be
the
because
end of the
there's only
because
so
that's the
long you
room
can
that the
do it.
Bible say the gift gonna make. That's
Yeah,
the
because
room.
there's only so many times
Correct.
and so long that you can do it pro bono.
Correct. Correct. I mean, you start out a certain way, right? We all have humble
Mm-hmm.
beginnings. You know what I'm saying? We all, start at a place where it's like you just be honored that somebody calling you
Mm-hmm.
like that. You know what I'm saying? But once you start building your resume, you start stacking different things and going places that you wouldn't think you could go. All of
Mm-hmm.
a sudden it's like, oh, there's a domain. Oh, hold
Mhm.
on. You understand? So at the end of the day, listen,
Yeah.
it's been a blessing to me. It has
Thank
been a blessing to me.
And
Mm-hmm.
in the 17 years, and
you.
hold
Mm-hmm.
on before I say that, because before I met you, I actually used
Mm-hmm.
to watch Will on TV. I've seen him on live shows.
HBO Deaf Poetry.
Yes, and
Uh-huh.
never knew until the last time he performed. He was from Miami, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
But I never got a chance to walk into his establishment.
Yeah.
But I
Will
used
was
to
a
watch him.
he was such an amazing Miami legend. He is a
Hmm.
Miami legend. You
Yes.
understand? Like, for your viewers, for those that don't know, I mean, Will, just look him up on YouTube and you'll run into
Hmm.
all his poems. The poem he was most known for was called So I Run. And then once you look that poem up, you're gonna see a whole bunch of other ones, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, for him being on Deaf Poetry and other spots that he's gone to. But Will was a legend. And
He
and
was.
what made me when I first watched him and saw him, the first thing I thought was, oh my God, whatever that is, I need to know what that is. So because that's my talk. My poems ain't the ocean and the breeze and the trees and the winds and you understand, that type of stuff. Like he talking about real live shit. Like
Yeah.
you understand? Like I'm talking about, he's talking my language.
Hmm.
And I'm looking at him like, you mean this is the coldest poetry I've ever seen in my life?
But
So
guess what?
it made sense. I'm like, yeah, I need to know what that is, and then now that's how I found out about spoken. I had never heard of spoken word,
But
never
guess
ever.
what? That's
Hmm.
how I sit. And when I watch GS Cole,
Yeah,
Will So
yeah, yeah.
Serious, and
Hmm.
you, and Nubia.
Hmm. Yes, yes. I miss Nubian.
Yeah, me too.
Lord knows, she over there in Thailand.
Yeah, I caught the last time. No, the last time I had Will pop out, I was trying to get in contact with her And I walked out the door like I normally usually walk out in. For some apparent reason, I just greet y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was like, I brung a poet, sister. Do you mind? I look. You know how long I've been trying to get this lady on stage?
Oh,
So it was an
yeah.
honor to even have her
Yeah,
on
no,
stage.
listen, amazing. She was around when Will was around, when Will the
And
real one was
I was
around.
like,
Hmm.
they say I'm erotic. She got me beat.
Yeah,
She got me
listen,
in the
a whole
corner, and I'm
beast.
still in
That
baby feet.
listen, that is an erotic queen. Now she has some other poems, but that's her specialty now. She
Hmm.
definitely that's what she do now. She did.
Hmm.
Listen, I remember when I first started hearing her poems, I was like, damn, Nubian, you know. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen. I don't called out a couple of reruns listening to her.
No, seriously. Listen, she used to blow the roof off the place with them. Now, I don't do erotic poetry, but I do respect the arts and craft of it all.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like there's some real live creativity out there when
Hmm.
it comes to that. And I respect it. I watch from over here, but I mm-mm. Mm-mm, I'm too shy for that girl.
Yeah. Listen, I think
Yeah.
I was kind of
I
pushed.
respect when y'all get up there and do that like that. Listen, I can't.
Listen, let me put it
Mm-mm.
like this. I
Yeah.
got tested by Butterfly.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She's still around. She's
Yeah,
still around.
actually, we
Reached out
had
to
a
her.
we had an interview, but she had a passing in the family,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so I got to
Oh, yeah,
redo that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But she's the one that pushed me to that direction.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I started with TJ Hope, and she was
Mm-hmm.
hosting at that time,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm. Oh
I did a
yeah. She got a spot out in Broward somewhere, ain't it?
hmm and I
Yeah.
did a clean poem, and when I got through, she pulled me to the side. She was like, "That was cute, but that's not it." I was like, "Wait a minute." She
You
said, "No,
like,
no,
hold
no,
up
don't
now.
take it wrong."
Y'all,
she
I got to
said,
fix this hair. I don't know what's going on, but I'm listening.
"She said
Bang
it's
gang,
nothing
bang
wrong."
gang. Yes, you
She
do.
said it's nothing wrong with it. She said, "But
Yeah.
that's not where you belong."
That's what
She
she
said,
said.
She said, where you belong is where you don't speak. And I'm looking at her. She like, what you don't talk about? I was like, sex. She
So,
was
and
like,
then
you got
and then
30
that's how it
days.
happened. Locked you
She like, you
in.
got 30 days to write me an
Right.
erotic poem. And
Okay
that night
then.
they made me do two. My clean
Yeah.
poem got booed.
What?
Was in
What
your
spot you was at with
department.
that?
When I mean booed, they was like, nope, that's not what we come to hear.
Wow.
And when I put that one on, that's when I
Hmm.
got, okay, now I understand the assignment.
Listen, one thing about this art is that you're gonna definitely find out where you belong and where you need to
Hmm.
be and what you need to be doing. I always encourage people to sit with self first and
Hmm.
figure out what it is that, what your heart desires. Because,
Hmm.
we could always, tell you what we see or what we think, but it has to sit well with you. You
Hmm.
understand? Because you're gonna have to carry out whatever it is that you decide, you know what I
Yeah,
mean, on what you're gonna do. And once you
true.
sat down and wrote them poems and them things start coming out like that, and then here you are, you're moving around, you at this spot, that spot, and this and that. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe
Yeah.
you understand what I'm saying? Like, I always encourage artists to, whatever feels right to you. You're the artist. You got the paintbrush. You create whatever picture you want to create. It's a
Now,
creative
don't get me
license.
wrong. I still do my clean, and I did do a
Yeah, yeah,
poetry book.
yeah.
But I know
Don't
with
let
certain
nobody make you
shows,
feel bad for doing no
no,
clean poem neither.
no, because I know I
Cause
still
you
get
do
the
what the fuck you want to
inbox.
do when you get to that mic. Whatever you
Yeah,
want to do, that's what you do. Whatever you do, whatever I decide that I'm finna say
mhm,
tonight, guess the fuck what.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mighty
That's what
Mouse,
I
do you have
encourage
any
you to
questions? Because you,
I'm
do.
girl, girl.
Hmm. Hmm.
She just got she just got aggressive. I gotta clutch the pearls because I didn't
Yeah,
know
no,
that's what I was
no.
saying.
she just
No,
keeps
it's
it
okay.
real.
Yeah, no,
She
it's
keeps it real.
okay. Listen, because you know what it is. Sometimes, God, it's just so. I just want people to be able to be themselves so
Hmm.
freely. I think that's so important. You understand? And sometimes people want you to be what they want you to be. You understand? And it's just that just ain't the way to go because eventually you're gonna bust out of that. That's gonna feel uncomfortable for you. So
Hmm.
eventually you gonna break back at some point into what you're supposed to be doing. So
Hmm.
you might try it this way and that way and take the suggestions. And I'm not mad at that. Take your suggestions. You understand?
Hmm.
If you open like that, you understand? I'm hard headed. If I decide that this what the fuck I'm gonna do, then guess what? You're gonna be wasting your time and your breath talking to me
Hmm.
about what you think I should be doing. Now
Hmm.
I'm gonna hear you. I'm respectful now. I'm gonna hear you. I hear what you I ain't trying to say I'm not teachable or coachable or no shit like that. Be open by all means. But at the end of the day, when you go home and you sit with Latanya and say, what we doing, sis, in that mirror? What we doing? That's between
And
you and you.
yeah, true. And that's what I took. I took the guidance that I was given,
That's it.
and
That's it.
I found
And
that
figured out
yeah,
what you was
it
gonna do.
works. It works for
Good.
open mic, but it
Good.
also opens the door for other things that I
Of
wasn't
course.
ready for. I wasn't
Yeah. Well, you ain't think you was
prepared
ready
for.
for it. Yeah.
When I say not ready for, that means certain events I wasn't expecting to come up out of it,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I get
or
that. I
places for
get that.
me to be at, and I make
Mm-hmm.
noise. So
Mm-hmm.
it is
Mm-hmm.
beneficial. Um, but it just, I'm grateful because it's
Right.
people like Red Riding Hood, Will So Serious, GS Cole, Larry Dog that actually helped me get my stage and my confidence to be who I want it to be, and where I'm
Yeah.
able to help others push
Mm-hmm.
them where their niche is and help them see the inner them.
I understand that. And we so proud
But
of you.
thank you. But before I forget and I let it slip, because there's so many things that you do, you have a
Mhm.
book.
So I have some coloring books
Mm-hmm.
out for little babies and stuff. And your little princesses who home for the summer ain't got nothing to do and need something to do. You understand? I got some coloring books and it's a series called the Color Girl series. It's on Amazon. It's I have four different ones, so they can color, learn their shapes and their letters and stuff. I got little things in there, like, for instance, one of the books has like the ABCs in it. So Q is for like queen. You know what I mean? Like, and you got a little cute little black queen girl with the crown on her head. So listen, it's some cute little books for princesses, little baby princesses. Um, and I also have a journal, a queen's journal. And basically I came out with that journal just because I feel like sometimes we don't really would necessarily want to vent to nobody about the things we go through. Sometimes it ain't easy, you understand, to just talk to nobody no more, especially nowadays, because everybody got shit going on. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got things going on. And sometimes you don't want to bother nobody or feel like you're bothering nobody, or, if they ain't answering their phone and all that shit. I just feel like sometimes you ought to be able to pick up a book and write exactly what the fuck your thoughts are, whether they good, bad, whether the tears pouring on the page, and that's just between you, God, and your pages that you writing on. So
Mm-hmm.
that is also on Amazon as well. You got that Prime, that thing come in a couple days, you know what I'm talking about. But it's there.
Everybody know you look. You know us colors got Prime. Long as they got EBT on
Yeah,
Amazon, we
listen. I'm trying to tell you, it don't make sense to have Amazon. You got no Prime.
Mm-hmm. Money
That's
Monster,
that's
you
the
had a
reason why
question?
you got it. Mm-hmm.
yes, because like you gonna have to drop that in the collective box where I could go get me and my baby coloring books because we grown
Yeah.
up here, and we feel like coloring books. But
Yeah.
I think
Look, I got one on right here on my bed.
oh, that look like my baby.
Ain't it so
I look like
cute?
Payne. Oh,
Sis,
we gonna. Oh yeah, girl. We got to have a
It's
time,
just
honey.
these little. I'm not,
Oh, she
and
gonna
that's
be
just
mad.
one of them.
Oh, she gonna be
But
mad because we got to buy two. We got to.
believe it or not, I have always had a passion for coloring. You know what I mean?
me
And those
too.
books were created. I love coloring. I would color right now with my nephews.
Hmm.
It's just there's something so soothing about it. From what I
It
understand,
is.
they have adult coloring books from what I understand, when
They
mental
do.
health is concerned.
They
But
do.
I just it's something about it. I like that, how you used to outline like press around the edge
Hmm.
before you
That's
I still
it.
do that. I still do
My
that,
grown self
and
said,
look, my grown self be signing the damn page to let you know who colored this
Yep.
shit.
And put the date
that's
on
how
there.
And put the
and then
date on that
everybody
thing.
got their own coloring book. That's like going to grandma's house with her crossword.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Correct.
They got their
Correct.
own stuff.
That's right.
Hmm.
I listen, don't listen. I don't care how old I get. I'm 46 as fuck. But what I will tell you is I will sit down and color in a hot minute. It's something so relaxing about it. And I think that's where that came from, aside from the fact that they were created during the time of the pandemic. We was in the house
Hmm.
and a lot of things were shut down. And with things being shut down, it really kicked creatives like us into a mode of, let me see, what I can create other than just writing, my poems. I had just really gotten to a place of trying to broaden my creativity. And so that's how that happened. And I was creating them things left and right, you know,
Listen, I'm
uploaded
waiting
them
on.
things and put them right on Amazon.
I'm waiting on the poetry book, or
It's more to come. It's definitely more to
or
come.
just a
Uh-huh.
story coming
Yeah,
up out of you.
yeah. Trust me. Just I can't say too much at the moment. But the Lord has me working. I say that, and just be on the lookout. And when you see it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, she said it."
Hmm.
But yes, there are things in the works and things that I'm working on, and I'm really excited about them.
That's good. That's good.
As long as God has me doing and writing and creating, baby, that's what I'm gonna do. So
Well,
yeah,
let me be the first to ask you, because I'm finna ask you. I'm kind of finna put you on the hot seat.
that's cool.
I'm in the mix of doing a audio poetry book.
Mm-hmm.
Can you bless me with a opener?
When you say an opening, oh, you mean for your for the book?
It's an audio
Girl,
poem.
of course, of
And the
course.
way that I'm going is
Uh-huh.
one of those, instead of you listening to a R&B old school
Yeah,
CD, you're putting
yeah.
in the poetry.
Listen, I'm here for it.
Okay.
I'm here for it. That was easy. Girl, I thought you were gonna ask me something about my business back in '92 or something, girl.
No.
That was easy. I was gonna say I did what I had to do, baby. Don't ask me nothing about that.
I wasn't old enough in '92. I was just here. Oh Lord, I think Andrew was here. I don't even know if I was here.
It was. It was.
I was in
That's exactly what was
kindergarten
going on.
somewhere. I was somewhere. Oh,
That is
Jesus.
exactly what was going
I'm
on.
down the
Hmm.
street from your age. I'm
Yeah,
right down the
yeah,
street, but them
yeah,
that said
yeah,
92, honey.
yeah. Listen,
I
92, I
was
was at the ice
selling
cream
British
truck
lights
somewhere.
in LA
Mm.
Gears. I had ponytails and nickel
Child, look,
knockers.
correct.
Listen.
I know what you're talking about now. Out back then, at that time, we were doing the asymmetrical with bangles
Yeah,
and stuff. We
see,
had our
yeah,
hair
I had
bangles with
LA
our
Gears on, the
yeah,
lighter.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
there. I was
See,
there, the British
that
light.
I was around cross color, Travel Fox British night times,
You see me? I was there. I was a little kid.
MCM. You understand what I'm saying? Like everything was it. Listen, it was a good ass time to be around in the '90s. That was
I
a
keep
time to be
telling you,
alive.
I
You
keep
hear what I
telling
say?
you. I
That
tell
was the
them we
best
bought
time.
Princess,
The
Now,
the
best
pumper up.
time.
watch your
Yes,
face.
yes, yes.
Watch your face change.
Mm-hmm.
Watch your face change. If you can know, I already know this answer because I watch your live. Give me your
Uh-huh.
top five rap artists,
My top five rap artists?
mhm, that you
Oh, that's
listen to.
hard. That's hard. That's real hard. That's real hard. Like I love trap music, so I'm gonna
Mhm.
go. God, that's hard though. So I don't even want to put them in order. I'm just gonna call out some of
Just
my
call them out.
faves. I'm gonna call out some of my faves. I'm an 8 ball MJG. I am a Jeezy. I am a Ti. Definitely Tupac. Um, oh my God. Oh, this is that's tough. How many I did? Four? Oh,
You missing one.
this
There's
is
one
tough.
I'm waiting on that I see you rock to just about every time. You got to play this one.
Really? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, let me think now. Let me hold on now. Hold on now. Somebody that I be listening to?
Mm-hmm.
A rap artist?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. I got
I
so much
know.
I have so much music that I listen to.
You want me to
We
help you
talking
out?
old school or new? What we talking
It
about?
don't. Well, he's old but still here.
Not Trick Daddy.
Mm-hmm. You ain't call him.
No, I was on four. If you gave me a little
Okay.
more time, I probably would have put him in there. You know, I love
Okay.
Trick. You understand?
I know.
One thing about me being a Dade County representative, if you will. There's a lot of people that you might see Trick, and I'll still be struck when I see
Mm-hmm.
Trick. You know why? Because I'm so proud. You understand? Like I be proud as fuck of Trick. I don't care what nobody say about him and how he talk and what he. I don't care nothing about that. Like that is my nigga in my head. You understand what I'm saying? Like I
Cause
love
he do so
some Trick
much,
Daddy,
regardless of
and
what.
let me tell you something. He is himself no matter
Mm-hmm.
what. Do you hear what I
Mm-hmm.
said? That's Dade
Mm-hmm.
County shit. We don't like ain't no ain't no way around that. We talk how
Listen.
we talk, we are who we are. And
I
that's
was
what I
at an
respect and love
event.
about him so much.
Mm-hmm.
I
I was
love
at an
him so much. I
event
do. Uh-huh.
where there was an artist I was working with. She was performing for Trick Daddy. And it was his
Uh-huh.
birthday.
Yeah.
And we was outside the club, but he was waiting. He had just got out. But I had
Mm-hmm.
done ran down the street and I had people with me.
Yeah.
And the security guard came out asking for me. And
What?
because the investor that I was dealing with was inside. So he
Okay.
was asking for me, and to get them in, they had to get to me. And it was
Uh-huh.
funny because he was like, "It's my damn birthday. How the fuck she get in? Who is she?" And I just looked back and I busted out laughing. I'm like, "Happy
That's some
birthday!"
fun. That is funny.
Yeah, but he
Listen,
didn't mean no
Trick,
harm. It was just that he was
yeah.
standing there, and it was like the security came out and looked for me. They were like, "Well, who the hell is she? She more important than me?" It
Girl, that's funny. Listen,
was,
I
but
he is somebody that I'm gonna always love and respect.
mm-hmm,
Just being from Dade County
mm-hmm,
and his music going as far. It left from outside of Dade County. Like
it
it's
did.
been on movie soundtracks
Mhm.
and stuff like that. Like when niggas score on the game, you hear the, take it to the
And
house
he
song. Come
helped
on. You
so many.
understand? And I just be like, listen, come on,
He helped so
305.
many in his community that you don't even know about.
No, for real. No, he really love the kids in real life.
And that's what I
That ain't just the
mostly
song.
enjoy because
Hmm.
he does so much in the community
Yes,
and
he
he don't
does.
want to get recognized for it.
That's right. And you know what? That's key. You
Mhm,
make it. I always say, if God puts me in position to be a blessing to others, trust me,
mhm,
I'm gonna do it. And that ain't just talk. I'm doing it right now with what I have, working with what
mhm,
I have. You understand what I'm saying? Like the turkey drive that I do every Thanksgiving. That ain't just me, that's community
mhm.
donating and stuff like that so we can feed everybody, so ain't
But
nobody
it takes
hungry.
somebody like
It
you.
it takes you just honestly when I say every time, this probably I'm going on my 8th year, I think, doing it. But
Mhm.
let me tell you something. Every time we take that food and drop it off, I drive away, I be in tears.
Mhm.
You understand? Because it's such a powerful thing to do. We underestimate what it feels like to truly give. You
Mhm.
understand? To those who don't have it like that. You understand? And sometimes we so blind to the fact that sometimes we think just the homeless need it. There's people who look like me and
No.
you who live under a roof and can still use your goddamn help. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That can really use somebody to be like, hey sis, I got some extra over here if you wanna. You understand what
Mhm.
I'm saying? I mean, I think sometimes pride get in the way and stuff like that, and I get it. But this is what the movement is about. You understand? It's not to embarrass
And
nobody, but here, come eat, come sit
yeah,
down and eat.
and this is the thing that throws me because they say black people don't stick together. We technically do. You
No,
just got some where
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah. You
ego
just gotta
is
be,
too,
yeah, the right
the
ones.
ego are in the way where they won't ask for or go get it.
That's the truth. That's the truth. They don't think they can.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as long as you are putting yourself in the forefront to tell people this is what I'm doing, let me know if you know somebody who could benefit from this.
Hmm.
So they'll lead you, and I'll
Yeah.
pray. I pray about every Thanksgiving time. I'm praying about who is going to be the recipient of this food this year because I don't know. I don't have the power. I ask God. You understand? To bring me to, what, I'm gonna tell you this story real quick. I remember one Thanksgiving. I'm gonna make this as short as possible because I just want you to get this. This how bad or how important it is to really pray and ask God for what it is that where He wants you to, take something or do something, listening for His instruction. One year I didn't know where I was gonna take this food. I had no idea. When I say, long story short, I couldn't find a place that was open on that weekend. And I'm like, God, the one that was open, I'm praying hard as I don't know what now. The one that is open, I happened to call this lady on everything I love. That lady answered the phone and I introduced myself and I told her that I had some about $600 worth of food, that I had ready to donate it if she had a kitchen facility where they can prepare the food for the homeless and things like that or what have you. She said, "Oh my God." She said the person that normally gives to us just called in cancer, said they couldn't make it. I didn't know how I was gonna feed the people this year. She said, I just grabbed my purse because I was getting ready to go to the store and spend money that I don't have.
Mhm.
Because she felt like she had to go make it happen. And right in that moment, here comes God's perfect timing. I just happened to call her. She just happened to pick up the phone and
Mhm.
answer it. Just before she finna walk out the door and go and buy this food to feed the homeless like she does every year. Usually they have somebody that provides food for them, but they called and
Mhm.
canceled. So this the point I'm making is this is why I do it. Because he has the assignments out there. You understand? He has somewhere for you to take it. You
Mhm.
understand? I prayed so hard about that thing. And when I got that lady squeezed me so hard when I got there. She sat right there and she waited for me. She was in West Palm Beach. I drove all the way to West Palm Beach because the thing about the turkey drive is that I feed the Tri-County. So every year it
Mhm.
rotates. So I do Dade, Broward, and West Palm. That particular year it happened to be West Palm's turn. And I couldn't find nobody up there that was open. She was the only one that said open. And I called her.
Wow.
It was nobody but God, girl, because everything said close, 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 close. Because I'm like, damn, all these turkeys gonna thaw out. I didn't know what to do with the food.
I want to
I
give
digress.
you
Listen,
I want to give you praises because I watch you collect food every year.
thank you. It's you know
It
what the
gets
community is.
bigger. It gets
Thank
bigger
you,
every
thank
year.
you. Girl, God is good. That's all I could tell
Hmm.
you with that. Because when I say I put it out there, and so you don't know, who gonna be able to do what. Sometimes you might get somebody to send you $5. You might get somebody to send you $100.
Hmm.
Whatever it is, and I'm transparent when I get the donations. I'm one of them. Like I want you to see. You understand? I go live or I do a video and I have somebody tally up, look at all my cash app, do the check and balance because I don't got time for nobody be looking at me like, well, what's she
Yeah.
doing with all that? I ain't got time for. I'm not built for that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't come over here with that because that's not what's going on over here. I'm really
Hmm.
taking every cent. that you give, and I'm at the girl, we underestimate what's in Dollar Tree. Girl,
Mhm.
Dollar Tree,
No, we
we go
don't, because
there.
I
We
shop
girl,
there.
look, let me tell you something. Girl, it be all type of gravy and rice
Mm-hmm.
and cornbread and apple pie and all
Mm-hmm.
that type of shit in there. And to stretch the dollar,
Utensils.
girl, yeah, the pans. I bought a pans, I bought a seasoning and whatever. Girl,
Mm-hmm.
I was so blown away. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Elena the poet, girl. That one, she used to help me every year with my turkey drive. And she the one told me, she like, Red, you get more bang for your buck if you go inside a Dollar Tree. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, Dollar Tree? I'm like, I don't want to just get no like, what you mean? She like, girl, I'm telling you, trust me.
Yeah,
Girl, we up
you'd
in
be
there getting
surprised
the
when you go in
Malta
there.
B. Girl, we getting all of I'm like, where the hell did all this food come from? You know, when I go to Dollar Tree, I be going for something simple or specific or something like I
Mm-hmm.
never think to go on the
Mm-hmm.
aisle and get the canned goods, but all that Campbell's and all that shit that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was so floored. So I get the utensils, I get the food. That's where I started, and then I get the turkeys and the hams and stuff from Walmart, stuff like that.
Yeah, and
But
that's
it's
what
a
I
it's
did
a
one year.
blessing.
It
It's a
is.
blessing to do. It's a
It
blessing to
is.
do. That's my Christmas for me. I look forward to doing that every year. Mm-hmm.
And I'll be glad once I get my team and I'm able to do it this way. Because that
Yeah,
is something that I
man.
used to do with another somebody who was doing it, and I actually
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I will go get like I we used to do the food, but I'm like they need hygiene. I went to Dollar
Yeah.
Tree and
That's
got
enough.
like
Yeah.
tons
Yeah.
of deodorant and it's
Trust me, they
name
need it
brand stuff.
all. Yes, yes, yes. You know what,
Toothbrushes,
girl?
toothpaste.
Look, let me tell you this. You know what one of the this was at the rescue mission.
Mm-hmm.
One of the cooks in the back say, it's a blessing to get all this food, but we don't have no seasonings. What about the seasonings? What about the can openers? What about we get all this cans of stuff, but how we gonna open the cans? You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I had to start really like, damn, she right. Cause how the fuck you gonna season the turkey? I brought you the turkey, babe. Bring you no damn
Mm-hmm.
season to go on the turkey. So
Yeah.
it made me reevaluate
Mm-hmm.
what to truly shop for. And this was like the first or second year that I was doing this. You know what I mean? So I learned to shop for some of everything. The flour, the
Mm-hmm.
pie filling, not
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, girl, I even started putting hot sauce, getting the
Yeah.
crystals. You
Yeah.
know,
They
stuff
be
like
looking
that.
around like where the hot sauce at.
Correct,
Mm-hmm.
correct,
Because I
correct. So
remember
it's
when
like,
we had fed the homeless and we did a breakfast for Thanksgiving.
oh
And
wow.
I grabbed hot sauce. And
Yeah.
I heard somebody say, I wonder if they got hot sauce. So it's
Look, you'd
like
be
even though
surprised,
they're out
man.
there, they're
Listen.
still normal.
If you
Right.
go look at that cold red turkey drive page, girl, and I spread out all the food and stuff that
Mm-hmm.
after we went and shop, you'll see hot sauce on that table.
Mm-hmm.
The plastic spoons, the pans, all that stuff.
So let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
With everything that you do,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm gonna ask you, what two things give you the most joy out of what you
What
do?
two out of what I do?
Mm-hmm.
Giving. Giving. Whether that's giving through spoken word or giving through donation. You know, Gosh, I love performing at churches. That's another thing. Like it feels different when I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? When I'm performing at a church or in God's house because I recognize him as the original gift giver, right? And so when I'm performing, it's like I have chills while I'm doing the poems in the
Mm-hmm.
house of the Lord. I've done pastor anniversaries and stuff like that, but um giving is just it's that's really what it boils down to. Because remember, any gift that you give ain't just for you. You got to
Mm-mm.
turn around and give it to the people. You gotta hand it out. You have to share. You understand? Like sometimes we get a little selfish with this thing. I don't feel like going over there. I don't feel like doing this event. I don't feel like doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like, nah, you can't do that. You can't stay home and sit on your gift like that. You got to go out there and hand it out and do the work that the Lord has put in you to do.
Hmm.
So giving and sharing.
Okay.
That's what yeah.
What would be the downfall? I wouldn't say hate. What would be the least thing that you like about what you do?
That's tough. Um, the least thing that I hate. Promoters that don't keep their word with things. You know, um, telling you one thing and it end up. So I went through that like in my beginning stages after Will passed and stuff. There are promoters who will take advantage of you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? They think you don't know no better, or they'll hit you with that exposure shit. You understand what I'm saying? And they might be charging $30, $40 a head. You understand? It's a whole packed place, and they're gonna tell you, yeah, nah, we ain't got no budget for XYZ, and we're gonna put you, it's just gonna expose you, to some people. If you don't know no better, you'll ride with that. You understand? But they know damn well they should be able to pay you, or they'll tell you that they gonna pay you on this day, and a week and 2 weeks then went by. You understand? I feel bad for newcomers and folk who don't have no guidance or no mentorship, because those are the artists that seem to be taken advantage of because they truly don't know, and they just be humble and excited and hungry to do whatever come their way. And you have promoters who they could smell that scent and they'll take advantage. I don't like that. You understand? And that's why I be so open for, anyone who, needs any type of help or guidance. I'm always gonna look at myself as a student in the game. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to proclaim to know it all. You understand? But whatever it is that I know, I promise to share because of shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to see artists being taken advantage of or being done wrong in any capacity. That's the one thing that I do not like to see. Another thing I probably don't like to see is
The baby
egos
up.
of artists.
Yeah. Me
Like
either.
real bad egos of artists. Sometimes, and I think it happens to a lot of people without them really knowing. Sometimes they done had one too many claps and one too many praises, and now they out here moving like they're J
Mm-hmm.
and B or some shit. You understand?
Yeah.
Like you all of a sudden you understand. They look funny, they acting funny, they acting different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They change, or yeah, I don't know. It's just it's hard to talk about those things. I see
Mm-hmm.
what you asked me. I see what I'm saying. It's a lot I can say about that deal, but
It ain't nothing but speak on it. We
you know what I'm
just had
saying?
this
Like, you know what
discussion.
I'm saying? You know what
We
I'm talking about?
just
Mic
had
check
this
1 2
discussion.
1 2. Let's talk about it.
We
Yeah.
just had this discussion before you even
No,
got
but no,
on.
I'm for real. No, let me say this. The reason why that those things come to mind, I literally got an inbox from a queen. Real talk. This is a true story. I just did a show last weekend. I had someone inbox me who she sent me the picture we took together and stuff. And you know what she said to me? She said, "Queen, thank you for being nice in real life."
Mm-hmm.
I say, and that was her first line. Not good morning, not she said, "Queen, thank you for being nice in real life." Now, I didn't say that to make it seem like I'm a perfect being at all. But the
Mm-hmm.
fact that she had to write that like that, I had when we did talk, I had to ask about it. I say, what made you say that like that? She said, "Man, you'll be surprised at some of the artists that I have reached out to. You understand? And they not nice. They talking to me like you understand, the damn president of the United States."
Mm-hmm.
I say, "What?" She said, "Yeah, now I ain't asked no I don't want to know who, what, no one want to know
Mm-hmm.
none of that." But it broke my heart because that means that she was dealing with ego. That is a spirit. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, yeah, no. I'm sorry you dealt with whatever you dealt with. But her and I are locked in and stuff. And the fact that she had to thank me for something like that says a whole lot.
It
So
is, and you bring a
yeah.
different type of energy Because
Mm-hmm.
there was times you have walked in and I was
Mm-hmm.
discouraged, but it was just don't
Mm-hmm.
give up, don't stop. Those words
Yeah,
always stick with
listen. Listen, I always, because you know what it is? We see each other out here.
me. Hmm.
You understand? I see you just like you see me. And at any minute you need to corner me and say, sis, I'm a little nervous, or sis, I need, I need your opinion on something, or whatever. You understand? I'm here for that. There's poets that could tell you out. If you need me to pray for you, walk on that stage, I'll do it. You understand? Whatever gonna get you where you need to be. You understand what I'm saying? And listen, we gotta be here for each other. Now, am I
Hmm.
somebody who go through shit like everybody else and I don't always have it? That's the truth too. You
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying? But I guarantee if you need me, if you see me in these venues and you feeling some type of way, or you got something on your mind, or you nervous about going on stage, come talk to me. I may look unapproachable, but I done heard that all my life.
But and I can vouch for
But
that
but I
because
but I'm open. I'm wide
yeah,
open. I'll hug your
I
neck out, girl. I'm a
I
southern belle, baby.
remember
I'm gonna pull you right on in. Like, come on in, girl. Come
I
here. You all
remember I remember she came to an event and she
uh-huh.
performed, and it was, I can't remember who it was, but
Uh-huh.
she had done spooked the girl out. She was like,
Oh Lord.
who you
I
want me
don't
to go
I
after her?
listen. I don't
She
know
said,
what
you want
type
me to
of
go
energy.
after her?
Listen, I don't know what be going on. I don't know what people getting. Maybe because I be by myself. Most time I'm out, I'm by myself. You can see me posted at the bar with my Hennessy on the
It
rocks.
was the
Listen,
poem.
I
It
ain't doing
it was the
much of nothing.
poem. I
Oh,
know what it was. It was the poem. You
I have a
spooked
yeah.
because of the poem.
I got a
Hold on.
question.
Hold on.
Yes,
But
ma'am. Uh-huh.
I love the fact that you told her, don't look at you that way.
Correct.
Get on
Correct.
stage and spit.
Correct.
Don't get
That's
intimidated
it.
because it might be
No.
something that you teach, she
Mm-mm.
teaches you.
That's right. That's right. We
And
inspire each other. You never
she
I
got up
love
there and she
listening to
killed it.
I love listen, and that's the key. Don't listen, I don't care who go before or after me. I don't give a damn about that. I don't care about placement. You could place
Hmm.
me anywhere. I know what I came to say today. You understand? And I don't care if when I walked into a venue and everybody else did six, I'm gonna get up there and twist that thing to what I'm on. You understand what I'm saying? And you just have to have the confidence. Your confidence is your power. You could shift the room with that thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to be on what everybody else on. I stand alone on a lot of things. I don't follow the trend of nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like whatever I'm on, that's what I'm on.
Hmm.
I'll pull you into what I'm on, if anything. You understand what I'm saying? Like it just don't matter. I know sometimes the crowds can be intimidating. You don't know if they're gonna feel you and all that. As artists, we in our head a lot. You understand
Hmm.
when it comes to getting on stage and presenting. You understand you be nervous to get up there because you don't know how they gonna receive you and things like that. One thing Will always said to me, if you don't feel nervous before you go on stage, like if that nervousness ever goes away, stop doing poetry. You know why
That's
he
what you
said
told
that?
me.
He said because that means you do not care about what you about to present to these people.
Hmm.
That's what that means. And it made so much sense. It's like that. That's why you be pacing back and forth. Your nerves be getting the best of you because you care
Hmm.
about what you're gonna do.
Hmm.
So if you're nervous, that's a good thing. It
Hmm.
feels bad when you're going through it because your heart racing, you don't know how it's going. You hope you recall all you don't want to lose your thought when you're talking. You hope you remember all the words. You understand? Like we done been on stage and forgot our words. I know it happened to you. It's happened to a lot of us. You
Hmm.
understand? We get up there sometime and you just get stuck. You be like, damn, I forgot what come next or whatever. You understand? It's the nervousness. But it means that
Listen,
you care about what you're
I've been
doing, man.
performing and I got ready to open up my mouth and the poem wouldn't come out. The DJ looked
Girl,
at
I'm
me, "Ah,
hey,
what you were supposed to say. Let's speak what you supposed to speak."
let me tell you something. It happens. I stood in
Hmm.
front of a crowd of 3,000 people and I was probably like on my fourth line. and blanked out completely. 3,000. And I'm standing there like, and my son was playing on the keep on the grand piano behind me. The most embarrassing moment of my spoken word career. And I had no explanation for it other than the fact that I was so proud to hear my son playing on that piano like that. He did such a good
That's
job.
probably what
That
got you.
I think I really think, you know what? But my spiritual mom, she said that to me. She said, you know what, you was so locked in, you was so proud of him playing behind you like that, it probably stuck you.
Hmm.
And when I say he shined, like, I mean, I was a proud mom. But I'm standing there, I can't finish my poem. Ain't shit coming out my mouth. I'm just standing there. Look, the beautiful ass dress on, red lips, hair all curled to the death. And I'm just standing there, won't shit come out. I'm standing there like I'm just looking at the audience. And look, and when he finished. They clapped and we both walked off stage. I got back there and I could have broke down crying. My son was consoling me. He was like, Mom, it's okay. It's
Hmm.
okay. It's okay. Listen, these are stories I am never, ever, ever, ever going to be tired of telling. You know why? Because artists coming behind us need to know that it happens to the best
Yeah,
of us. That
yeah,
shit is going to happen.
it is.
Your favorite poet got a story like this.
Hmm.
Uh, they can tell you some stuff. They done had one too many Hennessy's on stage and forgot their damn poem.
Hmm.
You don't know.
Listen,
You never know.
wait, wait. I'm gonna bring back an event
Uh-huh.
that had me throw. But money, you had a question.
I don't know. Y'all over here with this whole family reunion. I mean, God bless his soul. Will sound like he was Dollar Bill and y'all was Diamond and Ronnie though. I mean, I would have been. I'm Ebony in the room. I'm just learning. I'm
Listen,
still learning. I'm
listen.
at Bruce right
Look,
now.
a- ask your question because closed mouths don't get fed.
I
Mm-mm.
know it. They don't pay the bills that way, but that's a whole different other clip. We can talk about that later. But because you
Yes.
speak. First of all, I like I said, this is my first time even meeting of you. I've heard so
Thank
many
you.
different
It's
our
nice meeting you.
thank you. I
Yeah.
guess give you the most humbling, most beautiful, just positivity words of what you are
Thank you.
without
Thank you
you
so
being.
much.
And just from being,
Thank you.
I'm from Palm Beach, so when you start talking
Okay.
about everything of your home being, your culture, your background,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
your
Mm-hmm.
like to us, like Trick Daddy is to you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we got our Triple J up here.
Triple
We got
J. Yeah, I know
all of
about Triple
those,
J.
them damn dogs. We got
Yes.
Raylo, Scabo, all them boys.
Yes. Yes.
Those
Yes.
are
Yes.
our soldiers that wear capes and people don't know about. They the most
Correct.
humblest.
Correct. Correct.
And
Correct. It makes you
I
proud. It makes you.
yes, yes, and just
Mm-hmm.
for hearing everyone give you the most humbling praise and for you to actually
Yeah.
grace our stage, it was just like she speaks so adequately. I was like, she got
Oh,
the
thank
idea.
you.
She's just so poised and just.
Oh.
I was like, I know she giving a class about how to be a lady because I'm still working on that. And she did that so poised. I was like, yeah, she a Leo. So them the only ones that just grace them. I mean, no offense to the councils. We love you still, your
No, 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 it's okay. It's okay. I'm
we
actually
just
an Aries, but that's close enough
She's
because
an
it's a
Aries.
fire sign.
wait a minute. March or April?
I'm April.
We locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Locked in.
Okay.
We locked in. We here. We locked in.
You just a
See,
trouble child.
no, I'm
You
not.
just
I'm
a
in the
trouble
middle.
child of
I'm in.
Aries.
Listen,
No, I'm not.
listen.
I'm actually the sun child. I'm actually the 10th. So I'm in the middle of
Okay,
those
okay,
moons.
okay,
So
okay. My
I
mama the
am the
12th. I'm the
longest.
15th.
See my auntie the 15th too. See,
Uh-huh.
we been
Listen,
here. We
listen,
been here. We
listen.
locked in.
Uh-huh.
We're not gonna worry about
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Listen, forever.
I just wanted to ask you that because
Yeah.
what my question leading to is
Uh-huh.
from everything that you have from your trials, your tribulations, every
Yes.
obstacle, and I know you give God the praise.
Yeah.
What is your biggest, I call it your daily, what is your daily mantra ammo? Because everyone got
So
that gold, that fire. What is that peak every day to you?
so the first thing I do, I always say thank you. I always say thank you when I wake up. Um, I love just sometimes in the mornings when you first get up, you don't know how your day gonna go, so you really have to sit with self before you get to moving. And one thing that I do, I definitely get my coffee, and I need that. I get
See, Taz, I told you that. It's the thing.
I
It's the thing.
definitely need that. I definitely need that. But I definitely I read my verse of the day. You know, that's something that I do. I think God sometimes in the mornings when I'm riding to work, it just depends, but I'm a music lover. I ride and I listen to whatever puts me in a good spirit and good vibe in the mornings, riding into work, driving all the way downtown Miami. Baby, I'm in that car for a good hour and a half sometime in the mornings.
Mm.
And that's a lot of time with self. And music is such a blessing to my spirit, girl. We gonna praise the Lord. We gonna go to the trap. We might listen to some 80s music. It's something coming up. It's a blend of things, but music is my thing in the mornings. I love music. Now, for instance, if I'm not going to work and I'm at home, like say on the weekend, get up, make a good breakfast, make my coffee, and I read my Bible in the mornings. You know, it's just a good start. How you start your day, it sets the tone. And so that's why I believe if you don't do nothing but sit in silence, you understand? Sit with your own thoughts when you wake up in the mornings. That's good enough for me too. I drink my water, my coffee, I listen to some good music, and that starts my day every day. I don't have affirmations. I ain't that woke. You understand? It's real simple for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just need a cup of coffee, some good music, good vibes. I get in that mirror, do my thing to make me not look like what I'm feeling like, and I get moved. You understand? So it's real simple, just good music. Hmm. That's
See, I
it.
thought I was the only one that wake up in the morning and listen to trap music at 5 o'clock in the
Listen,
morning.
because you know what? Because sometimes, listen, I'm in corporate America by day. So, I'm always looking to listen to like a good corporate thugging from Jeezy. In the morning. I'm like, these people don't even know who they got in this office.
And you
But
know
you
what's
know
so
what?
funny?
I'll be rapping my
Mm-hmm.
And y'all finna laugh at this. I
listen.
used to work for this insurance company, and
Yeah.
this lady was amazing. Her name was Vicky, the most country thing in the world. And one day, her desk. She got the moving desk that you can stand up and sit down, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I got my headphones on, talking to a customer, and I'm just like, all I hear her is like, I'm looking at her, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing the hip sway. And next thing you know, she was just like, here we go. And I'm like, is she listening to Busta Rhymes? I know she's not listening to my baby daddy. I nice and went and tapped that lady on the shoulder. I was like, touch it, bring it back. She was like, how you know? You said turn it up. I already knew who you were listening to. I was like, can I see your playlist? Girl, she had Uncle Luke. She
Yeah,
had
this what I'm
the Yang
saying,
Twins. And I'm like,
girl.
who is this a white
Listen,
light
girl,
skin?
the way my shuffle is set up, you don't know what you gonna get. But I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell you something, it's a healthy blend because baby, you gonna have some inspirational. You might have Fred Hammond come on, you might get a quick little Yolanda Adams or something. And right after that, if Trick Daddy come on, don't look at me crazy. Cause guess what?
Just move your head.
Just just keep it moving. Stay moving. You understand?
And
Like, cause
and that's how I feel. So that's just like when I seen
yeah.
her doing that, I'm looking like, let me look at this lady. And next thing in California, the next
That's
thing I'm like,
there.
okay, you can't sing that song. That's a diss track.
Listen.
You can't sing this part.
Listen,
I'm gonna sing
music,
it.
music is so good for the soul, like laughter is. And so I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what my connection to it is. Like I play music according to how I feel. You understand? Like if I'm feeling away, you understand, I might need to put something on that won't drive me to go do nothing crazy. But I might
Mm-hmm.
need to put something, you understand? Like there was a time in my life where certain songs, gave the wrong kind of inspiration.
Hey,
I've
I
always
take
been a
that
fan.
one song. Hey, that
Listen,
one song is my
listen,
favorite song.
it
That's that one
listen.
song that got
It
you in
is
your
what
head
it
like I'm
is.
going to jail. I'm going
That's
to
that's
jail. But
listen. If I don't cut it off. So now I got to, switch it up. But what I will say is this: I don't care what I listen to. The way my shuffle is set up, everything that I have downloaded on my thing, they are all my jams. So no matter
Mm-hmm.
what come on, it's a high possibility I ain't skipping it. I'm probably gonna rap it from beginning to end or sing it from beginning to end. Between Jill Scott, Jeezy, T.I., Trick Daddy, Yolanda Adams, baby, we get it in the morning. We
Mm-hmm.
sure do. Every
I
morning.
just
So that's my start.
that's what I love that because not too many people, can actually take that and vibe with it. Like me, I'm one of
Yeah.
those when I was working for the law firm. Honey, first thing came in my head, I'm listening to big timers. Gator blues with a pimp. They got long hair. They got long money. Let me go think like them. Do they? And the crazy part was when we had one of the attorneys walk by, and I'm guessing he heard what I was listening to, and he was
Uh-huh.
just
Uh-huh.
he was like, "I listened to that a few minutes ago." I was like,
Listen, because he on what you on.
Mm-hmm.
"But
But
you
you
would
know
think
what?
he the one that's getting the check," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Let me find out." But you don't know
No,
the
you
corporate
never
until
know. You
Christmas.
never, I'm telling you, never know. That Christmas party bring it out, don't
Yeah.
Right.
it?
That
It's
Christmas
like
Listen,
party cut it off.
it's
that's
like
when you
wait a
see who was
minute.
who and was what.
And
You be
who
I
like,
do
was
what?
Susie, is that you? Hold on now.
Mm-hmm.
soon
Yeah.
as I see the DJ, soon as I seen
Yeah.
the DJ, and I didn't go to our Christmas party, but when they told me he actually picked the DJ I put, I was like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, oh boy, Ooh, do not record.
See how
I
this
know
gonna
this
go.
music. This is
Right.
not going to go well. Do not record. Y'all
Right.
gonna be on the spam
Collect
pages.
the cell phones at the door.
Yeah, yeah. You got to pack it up. You got to pack it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
No, I
I
get it.
have to ask, is it
Uh-huh.
possible that we can get a poem before we
Um,
close out?
yeah, yeah. Let me see which one I'm going to do.
Look at that. She got to go to
Um,
the archives. You see how y'all poets of the
hold
game, y'all
on.
got catalogs. I
Let
don't
me
even got
see.
that. I got one memoir of my
Uh,
valedictorian speech, and y'all got to go to a catalog like Michael and print. I don't care.
I'm trying to
Ridiculous.
see. Let me see. Let me think. Let me see. Okay. Um, so this is a oldie but a goodie. Um, it's called Club Scene. Um, and this is a poem about the women who be, judging the book by its cover and shit, and you don't know what's going on in their life. And that's something I've dealt with for a long time, most of my life. So I wrote about it. Here it goes. Walk up in the club and here go these bitches looking at me, nudging each other on that childish shit going. She thinks she. No chick, you think me. And I think you not. Why? Because I'm not there for you. I just came out to have a good time and do what I do, but your insecurities allow you to pay attention to me. And how shallow minded can you be? Because if only you knew what lies beneath the surface of this pretty face, these hips and ass. Take a walk through my past. Shit, you would not believe. My face has had open and closed hands on it by men who said he loved me. These hips bear two children who are the best gifts God has ever given me, and this ass has been slammed to the ground many a nights and has caused many a fights between he and I off the same shit you on right now. Insecurity. Now, let me guess. I look different to you now, and I really don't see how. Your focus could be on me when you rolling six and seven deep. And here's reality for you. There's at least one chick in your crew who probably behind your back she creeps, and with your man she sleeps, and four others in that same crew who probably don't even like you, and others of which probably spreading your business about what you and your man go through. Friends. Fuck them. Who needs them? See, I'm a solo chick, and I hope I'm not talking so low that y'all can't hear me. And here's another truth. You bitches scared of me as well you should be because my walk speaks authority and my look says don't fuck with me. And no, you may not think much of me, but I look at it this way. At least you know what time it is now. And before I walk up out the club, it's like sometimes I want to turn around and take a bow because y'all have been a great audience. And no, I may not be that a prominence, but I say all of that to say this beauty is only skin deep. So while you sitting back taking notice of me, your real enemy is within arm's reach. So be careful of the company that you keep. Thank you.
That's one of my favorites. Mm.
Thank you.
Hold on, hold on. We
Thank
gotta
you.
go yard real quick. Blood fire, blood fire. That
That
was
is
a spoken word of a true Aries. That was a true Aries. That was. I gotta sip my coffee.
Tell you, we
I
is
need you to
family.
send that in that same
Listen.
tone.
We
I
are
gotta send
family
that.
for
I got
life, y'all.
yes. I
look. I gotta
listen.
send that
For
to
real.
them.
I'm
Get
so
rid of
glad.
me.
I gotta write that down and go send that to a man about a horse. Look at there. They done dinged in. See how the devil works? They knew that was some real energy. Oh baby.
Listen,
Ooh,
but
baby.
he was. Girl, you got me cracking up. Listen, I'm
Ooh,
so
Listen,
glad.
sweet.
I'm so glad to sit here and talk to y'all queens like this. This was a blessing. It really, really
listen.
was. I had a
I
good time
enjoy.
talking with y'all. No, for
Listen,
real.
we gotta
And
have
this
you
was this
back.
was perfect timing too, Tanya. Because remember the last, I forget what date it was that we had before, and I was like, ain't that probably ain't gonna be. But when I say this turned out to be the perfect day for it, and it worked out, it really did.
Yes. But
Hmm.
before I let you go, I do want
Yes.
you to give some type. What? No, no, no. I got two questions because
Okay,
this we ask every artist.
that's
Look at
fine.
yourself right now and looking at your younger self. What would you tell your younger self?
My younger self.
Hmm.
Not to date all the people that I did. I'm just joking. Um, no, y'all know I'm just bad.
I know,
I
but that
don't
goes funny as
listen.
hell.
Cause you know what I will. You know what I
Gonna
will.
write that down. Wait a minute. No, I gotta write that down. Nope, that's into the do list. That is on. You know what? I'm gonna write that on the to do list. Do not.
You know, listen. I try not to live a life of regret.
Yeah.
Everything. Listen, I encountered everybody, and that's no diss or no shade to any of my exes. I ain't like that. But what I will say is, you
It's the
know,
mind.
don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Um, you know, I wouldn't be the woman I am today. Damn, wait, I gotta answer the question. Okay, what would I tell my younger self? Let me see. Oh, you know what I would tell my younger self? Um, that with or without friends, you're gonna be all right.
Hmm.
Here's why I say that. Because when you're young, you in cliques, you clicked up a whole lot, and within that, you trying to be neutral and make sure that this one ain't mad at this one and all of that foolishness and stuff like that. And, then they think you talking about them and all that foolishness and stuff like that. And I'm a loner by nature. I always was okay being by myself. That's an Aries thing. That's something that we do. We are
That's the Cancer thing.
like, what? Yeah, I'm cool like this. I can stand alone. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes, you love your friends and stuff when you're young, and you try to hold on to them as much as you can. But baby, once I became like, when we graduated high school, all that shit left me. I didn't give a fuck who stayed
Hmm.
around. None of that. Like, I started flying when I got
Hmm.
out of high school. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I was cool. If I didn't have a whole lot of, I ain't like that right now. Like, you can't find, I don't have 30 bitches around me. I don't. I do
Yeah.
not. You understand what I'm saying? And there's a reason for that. I'm okay with being my own company and my own friend. You understand? And when you're young, you care about your friendships.
And you
To the
people please.
Yeah, you do a lot of people pleasing when you're young. When you grow up and you realize that that ain't it, you be okay rocking out by yourself.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
told
when that's what I would probably encourage my younger self, because a lot of them girls ain't, it's one that's still standing, and we 35 years deep now, of friendship.
you. Hmm.
We've known each other since we were young. So out of all them friends, all them cliques and stuff that you was in, only
Hmm.
one standing.
Yeah.
You ain't need all them. And
Nope.
and a lot of them had your ass in trouble.
That too, and it was only around this, the milk, what they can
Look,
milk.
look, look, and got you in trouble because it ain't gonna be no jump.
Mm-mm.
So you know what I mean? There's a lot that have happened back in the days.
Now, what would you tell a young
Hmm.
up and coming artist or artist period that's in this field? What advice would you give them?
I would tell them to stay true to themselves, because a lot of new artists come out and they see other artists and they think they want to do the exact same thing that that artist is doing, based on praises that that artist gets and things like that. So they try to come out and mimic, and you know there's a lot of artists that'll come out and try to just, instead of being themselves, they'll just try to be everything around them. They'll try to be everything except them, because
Hmm.
they think doing what others are doing because it's working for them, that it's going to work for them. That's
And
not the
it's not.
case. That's not the case. Trust me, whatever is different about you, the world needs that. If the world already see that this artist is doing this, they don't need another one of them.
Yeah. And
And I
I
guarantee whatever you do, trust me, it's needed because it's different than what we always see.
I always
Hmm.
tell artists there's no competition. You are your own
No,
competition.
no, that's the truth. And I think sometimes there's an unspoken, unfortunate. Hi, look at hi.
This my co-host, my nephew.
Welcome, welcome. Good evening.
You see
Good
the name?
evening. Good evening. Good morning. You need your coffee?
That man get cognac. Once that man get his cognac, he'll be back. He'll be back to normal. You see the lady?
Mm, yeah, that's what I would tell young artists. I definitely, and I don't want them to be scared. You're gonna be nervous, but I don't want you to be
Hmm.
scared. You understand? Like, there's a difference. Don't be scared of nobody that's already out here. You understand? Don't worry about who more popular. Don't worry about, favoritism and all that crazy. Just focus on what you got to do when you come out here. And
Hmm.
whatever that is, you understand? Whatever is supposed to be yours is coming to you. But do not try to come out here and try to do what everybody else doing, thinking that that's it. Whatever you have to bring that.
True.
We want to see that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Where can the people find you at?
They can find me on all platforms. Red Writing Hood, spelled just like it sounds. It's like you writing something down. So Red, not the girl that went to grandma house. Now we ain't talking about her. We talking about Red Writing Hood. So WRITING. Red Writing Hood poet on Instagram. TikTok. I love TikTok. That's my like.
Yeah.
That's my favorite little world over there now. I live over there. I laugh my ass off all day on TikTok.
And they support
You
you
know.
a lot more.
They really do. I be
Hmm.
like, I have a whole tribe over there. I don't listen, I don't know none of them people over there. But
Hmm.
when I say we feel like a family, every time I log on, certain people fall through, and I'm like, "Hey, Gator." I don't
Hmm.
listen. I don't. You know, you just reading their little profile names and
Yeah,
stuff, but you feel like you know them because every time you go live, they coming
because
on your
it's
live.
genuine.
It's
It's not to see what's
genuine.
going on. It's not to be
Yeah,
nosy. They're
not
actually
at all.
interested and
They be
intrigued.
laughing with you and talking
Hmm.
with you and stuff. And somebody might come in there and be like, "Hello from Thailand, bitch. I'm
Hmm.
international, bitch. What's going on? Cause
Yeah.
what's happening?"
Well, just to let you know, this will actually get to international because we are on Roku and Odom
I
platform.
love it. I love that. And congrats to you with everything that y'all are doing here. Listen, this
Yeah.
is a blessing. We need more spaces like this to be able to
Hmm.
post up and talk and laugh
Hmm.
and just be candid with one another. Because you know,
Yeah.
I don't all that seriousness and stuff. I like to laugh. I like to talk, you know, and I just love good energy. And
We
so
got to
thank you
bring
for
you on
having
here
me.
for one of our grown folks conversation. One of our grown folks
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah. That's cool.
You
Okay.
And
always be trying to bring people in. You stop, stop. You know that's the
but
unfiltered me. Don't
yeah,
bring people in there like that. She's a
so
She
woman.
and I'm gonna
listen.
say and I'm gonna say this to you because I heard her say the grown folks, and me and Tanya have talked before we did this because I wanted to make sure based on the title of this that this wasn't that right. Because I'm just like, hold on, let me just give her a quick call, right? Because when I saw the advertisement, let me just holler at my sis right quick and just make sure I don't walk into no shit I ain't got no business.
No, I won't do that to you.
No,
Grown folks conversation
I
like a
know.
hot topic. Everybody want to discuss, but don't nobody want to be the first to discuss it.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But long as it ain't no, how you like it type shit. You understand?
No,
I'm cool with. I can't
listen.
do
I
it.
learned my
We,
lesson.
we, we save we save those for the days when nobody on Christian mingle. Okay, that's not your episode. We'll make sure we got some conservative.
Yeah.
Listen, I
Yes.
learned my
Yes.
lesson.
Yeah.
I was on Facebook one day snapping
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
somebody did to me, and they tried to sabotage me. And I was at
Uh-huh.
work. I seen that number come in. I was like, "Uh-oh, she on call during the day. What I done did now?" All I heard was Taz, you
Listen.
done. I was like, huh? She said you ain't
Listen.
wrong and you done said what you said, but I'm gonna need you to tilt that crown back and leave it where it's at.
Listen,
I'm like,
that's
okay,
it. That's it.
I got
That's it.
it.
Cause you know what? Cause you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. We all can go there at
Hmm.
somebody. So there's somebody who can pull that shit up out you sometime. But as long as you got good people around you who can bring you back, you
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying? Is somebody that can say, "Hey, sis, it's not a good look. I
Hmm.
feel you. We can go get some drinks and talk about this shit. You can say everything that you wrote on that wall, which I'm gonna need you to take down, cause that ain't no good look." But we can go drink and laugh and talk about that. I will talk shit all night with you.
Hmm.
But because at the end of the day, I just know we human and it's okay. I done wrote some shit before. I done add it. You understand who I'm talking to? You understand? I've done it. I've been there. I know what it feels like. But at the same time, we queens.
Hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say. We queens, and we ain't got no business coming off our damn throne by no bullshit. We ain't doing
No,
that. Mm-mm.
but I
Did we
do
did we
want to
lose
thank
her?
you for coming
What
out.
happened?
Can
Oh,
I at
go ahead.
least stand up to bullshit though? Because I gotta stand up. I gotta scoot
No, no,
to the end.
no,
I
no.
can't sit there.
You
I
gonna
gotta sit on the
listen?
edge.
No, no, no. We gonna always do that because that's who we are. I think what happened with her that day, I think she just went, I think she just spazzed that day. It's just
I
what happened.
did. I
It
was
happens to the
mad.
best
I
of us.
kept going.
I
I
just
kept
saw it.
going.
And I believe in that moment, based on what I felt like she was trying to do in the business world and things like that, I just thought, I'm like, sis, you cool? Put your crown back on. You understand? Whatever it is, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, and I
You
needed
know,
it because I
but
wasn't
she's so
signed.
cool. I love her so much. I really do. And stuff. So when she called me to do this, it was just like, of course, of course. I didn't seen her and been around her for so long and stuff. And I'm glad to meet you and stuff. And
Calm down. Calm down.
oh, what
He over there
happened? You got a
flirting.
phone, girl. You got a phone call? Yeah, girl. He done
He
asked
over
me
there
for my number
flirting.
while you was gone, girl.
I know he did. I know he do. I know he knew who his auntie is. It's genetic. It's genetic. He know. I don't even talk no more. I let the children in my family talk for me. I don't even do it no more. Ain't that right,
Oh,
nephew?
look, he talking now. Now he talking now. When he first came up here, he was just looking around like, hold
Probably
on now,
just
and see
woke
what
up.
you, yeah, needed to thaw out like we like to
Hmm.
say.
Yeah,
But
that
I
But
thank
man
this has
do.
been a real blessing for real.
you for coming out and spending some
Of
time with us,
course,
giving
of
us some
course,
knowledge and educating us, and giving
of
us a more
course.
deep insight of Miss Red Riding Hood.
Thank you so much. I
Whoa, whoa,
appreciate
whoa.
you. Thank you for having me. Oh, he up, look, he up there.
Hmm. Yeah,
Don't let me look. I'm taking him off camera. Y'all getting all sentimental. Don't let Christian Mingle fool you. This is a
Oh
whole
my
trap.
God. Oh my, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
He is. He knows it. He knows it. He got it. He
This
know
has been a
I'm
blessing, y'all. It's been fun. I'm so
yes, it
glad
has.
to meet you, Money Monster. Listen, we locked in. We locked in, Taz. Thank you for having
Yes.
me. This was so good. I feel like, girl,
That's the whole thing.
yes.
It's supposed to put you in a good place. It's supposed to put you in a
Yeah.
poetry event, but just out of the
Yeah.
poetry world. Just
That's
a
it.
sit down, more
Mm-hmm.
in tune with the artist.
Yes, I'm grateful. Thank you for thinking of me and thank you for
Oh,
having me
thank you for coming
and
on.
stuff.
So
Of
till
course,
we meet
anytime.
again, stay safe.
Until we meet again. You too. Thank you so much. God bless y'all. Y'all be good.
God
Stay
bless
up.
you
You
well.
understand? Bye, nephew. Bye,
bye
y'all. Bye.
Oh, he sound like he said bye.
bye. Girl.